So what was it like coming into the family business? Like, so the business had already been going on for 26 years, right? But this was started in
Yes.
72, and so 98, so 26 years when you get involved. So you're coming into it,
Yeah.
no manufacturing experience, daddy's little girl. I'm sure that's like a little bit of an interesting transition.
Yes.
How'd that play out?
Yes. Well, it was very interesting. It was a little bit awkward. It was a little bit of a culture shock because in the insurance industry, you're dealing with contracts. And in the manufacturing industry, you're dealing with physical objects. And so I really had to learn the differences between the two industries. And then I had to learn how to work with my dad and my brother. What do you do if you make a mistake at work and it's not just your boss who's a little upset with you, it's your father too, and then you have to face him at the Sunday dinner or what have you. So it definitely was a transition, and I really appreciate the opportunity. It was, a situation where if we had a problem, we had to solve. There was no suite of corporate people who were going to tell you how to solve it. You had to figure it out. And so one day we had this woman who was in charge of the documentation in our company. Everything we did in that company went through her department, and she gave her notice. She wanted to go work for a different company. I never felt so vulnerable in my life because I knew that nobody else in the company knew how to do exactly what she did. So I went to my father and I said, hey, I'd like to try to do that job. I never want to feel this vulnerable again. If I learn how to do that job, I can develop the department, make sure that we have other people who know how to do what Anita knows how to do. And if anybody calls in sick or if they decide to leave the company, we'll never be in that situation again. And he let me do it. He let me take over that job, and I kind of learned on the job how to enter bills of material and manage documentation. And I hired a woman, Loretta Hansen, who's still with me today, and she has a really heavy influence on how we do things in the department and has done a fantastic job all these years.